All right, this morning I was standing at the front door looking outside, observing a chipmunk on the front porch. I don't like chipmunks. I don't like them around the house. They dig holes and whatnot around your foundation and so forth, so I don't like them. But after the chipmunk ran off, I began to observe the hedges in the front of the house. I noticed that several of the hedges had not grown any since the last time they were trimmed, and a few had grown a little bit since the last time they were trimmed. And then as I looked closer at the situation, I noticed that all of the hedges that had not grown any were shaded. They're pretty much shaded the entire day. And the ones that did show growth were the ones that are not shaded. They're in the sun the majority of the day, which kind of led me to thinking about growth. True growth takes place in the light, and thinking on the spiritual level, darkness versus light. There's not much you can do, and there's not much growth that can take place in darkness. There's not much growth that can take place without exposure to yourself. When you step out into the light, you are exposed. Not so much for others to see, to examine, to criticize, and so forth and so on, but for you to see yourself in full, to know what it is that needs to be changed in your life. Whether it's something that's holding you back, you can clearly see it and address it. In the darkness, you can't. Let's say if you're wandering around at night in the dark and you can't see the path that you're walking, you don't know if you are about to be stepping off into a swamp, off into the mud, or off of a cliff. You don't know what type of ground you're standing on. But if you're walking in the light, you know where your feet are. You know where to step and where not to step. Growth can only take place in the light. Growth cannot take place without full knowledge of yourself, the good, the bad, and the ugly, um, the things that you know to be true of yourself. But if you have no knowledge of yourself, then there's no way that you can possibly grow to be a better individual than what you are today. So growth takes place in the light. And speaking in terms of mankind and our spiritual states, the one true light of the world is God and his offer of Jesus Christ to lead us further into that light so that our minds, our hearts, our souls can grow into what he sees fit for us, into what he has predestined each and every one of us for. And I just want to echo Aaron Tucker for a second. He made a post this morning reminding us that none of us are created to fail. None of us were born failures. True enough, some things don't work out in our lives, but everything that we go through make us out to be the individuals we're meant to be. Stronger, more determined, and more understanding of where we need to be going in life. So whatever you're going through, understand that you're not a failure. We weren't created to be failures. We weren't born to be failures. So step out into the light, gain some knowledge and understanding of yourself, enough to know where it is you need to go, so that those situations where you feel that you've fallen short, you don't find yourself in those again, and you move toward the things that are meant to you, meant for you and your future. So step into the light.